Today we have one of the hottest Chicago rappers out there right now. Vonoff 1700, welcome to Vlad TV.
What's going on, broski?
Man, congrats on where you got, man. You made quite a feat. You really did your thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I mean, someone who's been covering hip hop now for 25 years. You see a lot of artists come and go, and to really kind of break through that glass ceiling to be where you are right now, man, it's a huge accomplishment.
For sure.
Well, first interview, I want to start in the very beginning.
All right.
So you grew up on the west side of Chicago.
Yeah.
And you were the middle child?
Yeah.
So you have an older brother named Brick.
Yeah.
And you have a younger brother or sister?
A younger sister. On my mama's side, a younger sister.
Okay. How many kids on your dad's side?
I don't even know, man. Too many to even know. But he got like over like 10.
So you have 10 siblings that, have you met them?
I probably met half of them. But like I met my little brother, his name Tyshawn. Then I got a little sister, her name Parrish. But I always been around her whole life. Like we always been. But the other ones, nah.
Okay, so what was Chicago like in the 2010s, middle of 2010s?
It depends on what you're talking about, cause I can't tell you about no street shit. But like, I probably can, but not like I don't know. For me,
Yeah, the angle and the way that it seems is about to answer these questions, anything related to the street, he's doing it well. He doesn't really want to speak on any street or negative activity. It looks like he'd just rather speak on anything positive regarding his rap career.
it was just like fun shit, like chilling. I was 2010, I was 7 years old. I probably was doing shit what an average 7-year-old was doing shit. Well, average.
Right. When I say 2010s, I mean like 2015, 2017.
Right.
You know.
But around that point, it's just a whole bunch of killing going on. 2015, 2017, just killing the streets. All just shit. Like 2015, I know I was probably still hooping. I was 12. 2017, I was 14. So I probably was still hooping, but it was a lot of shit going on though. Like I was like knowing what's going on in the streets and shit. So that shit was like, I don't know. It'd be hard. I don't know.
Well, there's this picture that went viral. You were like a little kid holding a gun.
Yeah.
Like, right. How old were you in that picture?
I was gonna say I was probably like 11, like 12 when I did that. Like I just knew what was going on. Like always as a kid, I already knew like we into it with these people, or my family into it with these people, and like we was just always around everything, like guns and shit. We just been around that shit. Like that shit just like it was normal. Like me and my brother was popping out with that bitch. I think that was like a little deuce 5. We was just out with that bitch.
Well, you're what, 22 right now?
Yeah, I'm 22.
So you grew up in the social media era where everything is taped and so forth. I remember there was like a video of you fighting someone in like an alleyway some way.
Yeah, that was my homie though. That was some goofy shit, but yeah, that's my homie. You know, I can't pop my homie, so I had to fight him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you talked about how, you know, treacherous it was growing up during that time, where you'd get mad if your grandma told you to take out the trash because where you would go take out the trash was actually dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. That was like, I was 18 around that time. I was on house arrest. I had caught my first gun case and shit. And my mama, wherever you stay in Chicago, it's a hood. Like, it's somebody hood. Like, you can move over here. That's somebody hood. So it's like, it's always some shit going on. And I stayed in like a middle of an area where it's like, everybody knew who everybody was. So it's like I know for a fact the ops know I stay right here. So it's like my grandma would be like, take the garbage out. Once I take the garbage out, I know I'm finna see somebody, because it's just like this somebody hood. Like, get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I used to be like, but I still used to do that shit though. Pipe under my arm, taking the garbage out. I used to throw the garbage, then hurry up and run back to the crib.
Like, how old were you when you remember actually carrying a gun outside your house?
I was probably like 16, 15. Like, when I had my own gun, told him my own gun, but like taking a gun out the house, like on probably like on some goofy shit, like taking one of my uncle's gun or cousin guns. We was probably like young as hell, like 10, 11, probably following up behind my brother. My brother 3 years older than me, so probably everything he was doing, I was doing it with him. So he was probably 14 carrying a gun out the crib. I was 11 just following up behind.
Yeah, that's the thing about a youth growing up in such an environment. As he said, his siblings were gang members. The area that he lived in was riddled with gangsters and so on. So for him to take that part, it was highly likely. Everyone around him was doing it, he was doing it. So that's the part he chose. But it seems now that he's changing things around, changing his life. Hopefully he moves forward and keeps progressing.